Hello everyone, my name is Cami and welcome to my channel, Cami's Corner. If you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you're returning, thank you so much for coming back onto my channel. We do mainly Bath & Body Works and fragrance content with a sprinkle of lifestyle content, but in today's video, we are finally reviewing the last fragrance from the Disney Princess collection. This is the scent Life's a Fairytale. I do have reviews of Aurora, Rapunzel, Mulan, and Snow White up on my channel already if you are interested, and stay tuned to the end of the video because I will be ranking the new Disney Princess collection and giving you guys my thoughts. I also have reviews of Tiana and Belle on my channel as well from when they launched the first time. But let's get into Life's a Fairytale. I love the packaging and I'm so happy they made this into a scent and like body care and didn't just do the princesses, but they did a really great job. I'm incorporating little emblems from all the princesses from the first collection, which I love. This does retail for $18.95, so you can pick this up with a free reward if you have one. On the back, it says loyal, brave, and true. It has scent notes of charming berries, floral, fairy tale, and kingdom woods. And it says find beauty everywhere. And I remember when I was doing like one of my like online walkthroughs, I saw on a blog that this is like a mixture of all the Disney princess fragrances. I don't know how true that was, but I did see that on a blog, so I thought I would mention it. And also, if you're new to my reviews, I do a very detailed, like full day comprehensive wear test where I write down notes for you guys and give you guys my thoughts on just the fine fragrance mist. If you are spraying this on top of a moisturizer, like the matching moisturizer, I'm sure you'll get some more longevity and strength out of it and projection. But for the purpose of my reviews, I like to just share what is the fine fragrance mist projection, because for me, I do not have the room to buy all the matching body lotions, and honestly it's super unnecessary because I find it very rare that I'm like pairing them up unless it's a scent in my project uses up. I prefer to just kind of spray and go. And I do spray these about 15 to 20 times, a little bit on my skin and a little bit on my clothes for the purpose of the wear test, so I can give you guys my thoughts about how it transformed on my skin. And also, everyone's noses are a little bit different. We all smell different things. So maybe watch a few more reviews, read some reviews on the Bath & Body Works website. This is kind of just like a guide, not an end-all be-all for whether or not you might like the fragrance or not. But let's get into the actual review. So like I said, it has scent notes of charming berries, floral fairy tale, and kingdom woods. And when I first spray this, just directly in the cap, I pretty much just get a perfumey floral fragrance with like very slight berry undertones, and that's how it was when I wore the fragrance. I first sprayed this at 8:30 in the morning, and it has about a medium scent bubble and like a light plus medium strength. And I wrote that it is very floral and perfumey. But as it dries down and as I was wearing the fragrance on my sweatshirt, the berry note really came out to play, which I really enjoyed. But then on my skin, unfortunately, it pulled a lot more woodsy. And I prefer like that perfumey berry floral over like the perfumey woody kind of floral. So that's how it just personally pulled for me. And by about 10 o'clock, so an hour and a half later, the scent bubble was gone and the projection was gone. I could still smell it like on my sweatshirt and my skin, but I could not smell it anymore like in the air around me. And then about 10:45, 11, it was completely gone on my clothes and I had a little hint of it still on my skin. So I would say this one was close to 2.5 hours of wear time. Now I will say, when I sat down to do this review, I kind of smelled it in the cap and I could still smell it faintly in the cap, but actually like exposed to the air. This fragrance only lasted about 2.5 hours, which isn't terrible in my opinion, but I do really enjoy this fragrance. It's not like a super unique fragrance. It's just a perfumey berry floral with undertones of woods. Definitely on my skin, the woody note comes to play, but personally, if I'm going to be spraying this, I'm going to be wearing this on my clothes. I do have it in a mini, and I could definitely see myself emptying out the mini fairly quickly if I like put it to the side to use it up. But it's a nice, pretty floral, fruity fragrance. Nothing like super unique by any means. And definitely not my favorite in the collection. So speaking of favorites in the collection, let's rank these. So I'm not going to take them out of my display because they look so pretty up there. But I think in last place, I want to say is Aurora. Nothing wrong with Aurora. We just have rose fatigue over here at Bath and Body Works. Bath and Body Works has come out with so much rose. So I'm going to say rose for the Aurora is in last place. And then I want to say, oh gosh, this is really hard. I think I'm going to put second to last Life's a Fairytale just because there's not much like uniqueness to it. I do really like it, don't get me wrong. And I will rate it on a scale of 1 to 10 when I'm done ranking them out of the 5. But for me, there's other fragrances I would gravitate towards first. And then I think in third, we have Miss Mulan. Nothing wrong with it. Again, all of these fragrances I would wear. None of these like disgust me. I think they're all really, really nice, but these are just like the order that I would like pull them in and like choose to wear. And then second place, we have Snow White. And then first place for me is definitely Rapunzel, I believe. Yeah, after I've been kind of playing with them a little more, I think that Rapunzel fragrance is definitely my favorite out of this collection. And let's rank this fragrance on a scale of 1 to 10. For my personal scent preference, I think it's good. I'm going to call it like a 6.5 out of 10. It's nothing too special, nothing too unique, but I still like it and would find myself wearing it. And then also for projection, I would say like a 6.5. So this is a solid 6. There you go. A solid 6.5 out of 10 scent. So not a terrible scent, not my favorite scent from the collection. Do I feel like I need to go out and buy 5 more of these? Absolutely not. I think I'm fine with the mini as well as the full size Fine Fragrance Mist. I do think it's a beautiful, pretty, floral, berry, perfumey moment, but it is not the moment for me because there are scents in this collection that I think are better personally. But that is all for today's video. If you guys enjoyed my short and sweet review, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, comment down below, let me know your thoughts on Life's a Fairytale, and let me know your final princess rankings down in the comments below. And if you like seeing my face, Bath & Body Works, fragrance, or lifestyle content, make sure you consider hitting that subscribe button because it's free to you, helps me out so very much, and you guys can always change your mind later. Thanks again, you guys, for watching today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!